just thought of the craziest thing. I remember in my 20s, I could put my hands on my waist and touch my fingers, ladies. You know, that made me laugh. I said, I can't do that anymore. Anyway, I don't know where that came from. Came out of somewhere because I have Snap Fitness with us. I don't know if I'll ever get back to that, but I can get close. You know, we were talking about obesity earlier, about the things that Mom did that she didn't really know, you know, like feeding babies too soon and giving us the wrong foods. And America, in large part, is overweight. So we're going to have this segment regularly. Joy Solomon, the owner of Snap Fitness, and Janine, who snaps it back in for a lot of people. She's a personal trainer. They're going to be here on a regular basis helping us, and I, on my honor, I'm sticking to it this time. There's a lady behind the camera, Sue Wilson. You can't see her, but I see her. She's already promised that she's going to do it. She's going to be on some of the segments with us sometimes. So what is the most important thing to when you're getting ready to get back into shape, and you say, I'm going to Snap Fitness, and what's the first thing?
The first thing, you're going to need to see a doctor. You need a doctor to make sure that you're physically fit, especially for those people that might be over that 50 mark. Some of us fit that.
I know some of them.
And then I think you really need to set realistic goals. For those of us that maybe used to touch our fingers around our waist, I don't know that that one's going to happen again. But there is a lot that you can set. The goals that you set for yourself, they're reachable.
Do you find that happening? Someone who used to be really thin and used to be able to lose weight quickly, they come in and they say, I've got 30 days before I go to a party. Is that that's unrealistic to think I'm going?
Unrealistic, yeah. You want to set life goals, you know, goals, things you can really do.
So what's realistic as far as how many pounds per week if I follow your program?
Ooh, how many pounds per week based on how overweight you are or whatever. I mean, it's hard to put a number to it. It would be more like something about how you feel, you know. I can't really put a number on how many pounds per week you can lose. You can build some strength, you can build some endurance, a little bit of visible muscle, and your cardiovascular system, and you know, lose the weight you want to lose.
We actually represent the largest part of the population, Joy.
We do, yes.
So it is our age. So I want you to show me some things that realistically, as a woman who's sees something, you know, my birthday's coming up, I'll be 53. I'll be 53, and I really do want to, I want to live as long and healthy as possible. I'm not interested in being a stick figure, but I want to be healthy. And I want to have fun.
Right. Okay. Well, I think they used to say you needed at least 20 minutes of cardio three times a week, and I think now they're increasing that to 5 times a week.
Wow.
If you can.
Yeah, if you can get it in, 20 minutes, 5 days a week.
Okay. Okay. Well, we have a ball here. We have some things. What are some things we can do?
Well, I would say you would start with core, which are your abs, your low back, and your hips.
And for women, is that
a little
the area
bit of your hamstring and glute. It's all what holds you up. And so you want to talk about maybe some core exercises, I would say, to warm up if you're not going to do your cardio first. You might take the ball and just do some squatting. You might start overhead with the ball. Do you want to hold the ball, Dee? You want to do this?
I'll do the ball.
You do the ball, and I'll do the demo. So hold it over your head. And then just kind of squat back. Put the ball between your knees. And you bring it up overhead,
it's not a baby exercise.
And you just squat back, just warm up.
This is warming me up. And how many would I do of this?
Well, if this is going to be your warm up, I would say, you know, just 10 or 12.
10 or 12.
Just to try and get warmed up.
Oh, it feels good.
Yeah.
Stretching that back out.
That's right.
You know, and I think that's what happens too. I notice as we get older, I guess our vertebrae compress or something, and it's like your posture begins to round off, and you've got to straighten that back out.
There you go.
So this feels good.
Yeah.
I like it. Joy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'll talk about a fitness assessment. When you join Snap Fitness,
yes, what is the assessment?
You get a free fitness assessment with a personal trainer. And that is to see where you are and to see maybe if those goals are realistic. And Janine can walk you through the process of doing that fitness assessment.
Does that mean you're checking my heart rate, or
no,
what are you checking?
So what you would do is you would come in and you would fill out about it would take you maybe 10 minutes to fill out a little questionnaire, and it'll ask you things like, what are your goals? What are your current habits? Eating? What, you know, what we want to find a starting point for you on your fitness during the assessment. And then what we would do is we would take your blood pressure, your measurements, your body fat, and your weight. And then we would do 4 simple fitness tests.
What are the
each
tests?
one lasts 1 minute. And the first one would be how your heart responds to cardio movement. So we'd put you on the treadmill.
Put me on the treadmill, okay.
Yeah, for 1 minute, and we would take your heart rate afterward.
I can do it? I can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the
Yeah,
next one?
and then we would get you on the floor and have you do some push-ups.
I don't
Test
like
how
that.
many you can
I don't
do
like
in
that.
1 minute.
I don't like that.
And it'll give you an idea of how strong you are in your
Never
upper
had
body.
strength in my arms.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I work on it.
it just, you know, just an idea of where you're starting from, you know, so you'll know where to go. And then we'll flip you over and have you do some sit-up crunches and see how many you can do of those and within 1 minute. And then we'll do a test where we check how flexible you are, and then we'll compare your results to standardized age-based charts and see where you're starting, and then
see where you
where
start.
you're going to
You know, I used to
where
be a
you're
cheerleader
gonna
too. We could split.
Oh yeah, you could split, and I'll cheer for you splitting.
Don't ask me. Let us watch. Let us watch. Really? No, go ahead.
I have pictures. but how can they sign up for Snap Fitness?
Well, we have 2 locations.
Okay.
We're at 2525 Auburn Avenue and 1290 Double Churches Road. We are staffed from 10 to 1 and 5 to 8 daily at both gyms. And all you have to do is come in and say, I'm ready to get started. It's a month-to-month gym. There's no long-term commitment. We're a very family-friendly
You are. I've been
area.
here a couple of times. I got to do my initial
comfortable there.
but I enjoy it.
We try to make it more accessible to just about everybody. We're a non-intimidating gym, so that it doesn't matter if you are in the obese area and you're ready to get started. It's a good time.
It's a great place to be.
It's a great time to start. Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us. Snap Fitness, this is the beginning. It's February. Let's see how far we can take it. This is my challenge to you and everybody else. Thank you so much.
Thank
Joy
you.
and Janine,
Thank
all
you.
right? Push and we have Justin Ballou coming up and more on the Dee Armstrong Show.